All right, so I figured out the SNAP-LOC situation. If you saw in the previous video, the frame was not, once I inserted it, granted I took it apart, could have been my fault, but it was not flush with the plastic, so the studs that were sticking up, there was not enough studs sticking up through the base plate of the swivel caster for the nut to catch. So I was there struggling, and that's where I kind of ended the video. My knee might have been blocking there, but so I got it installed. What I did was, let's see if I can pivot this down. I basically just did it by hand. You saw me, I had my Husky ratchet, you know, just ready to zap them in place, but I just did it by hand, you know, just catch whatever thread I could, you know, even one, and just made sure I wasn't cross-threading. And then I kind of did it in a diagonal pattern for each. And I just went around and did all of them. And then once I was assured that it wasn't going to be cross-threaded, that's when I used my, actually I grabbed a 3/8 with a, I think this is an 11mm nut. And I just went by hand just to have a feel of whether or not I was cross-threading. And that kind of pulled the stud up. Well, the stud stayed in place, but it pushed the frame down into the platform, because as you saw, I was trying to beat it down earlier. And then when I was doing that, what I thought about doing was just getting my clamp here. And this is kind of, you know, getting my clamp here and just clamping it down, just to clamp that stuff. You know, maybe if I needed to put, you know, if I was going to make contact with a plastic, I could grab like a punch or something and just put it to where, just put it on top of this to make contact, and then use my clamp and just clamp it down, and that would have given me, you know, it would have pushed it down and given me an additional option. So luckily I didn't have to resort to that, but if you run into that issue, that could be a thing. A quick little demo here. I have both of them set up, so we'll just try to keep this in short end of the frame. So something I didn't show in the previous video. Was I got some straps with a E-track on it. Has a ratchet on there. These are 20 foot long, so I'm not going to roll them out. They're rated for 1469 pounds or 655 kilograms. So I got 2 of them, and they can snap on the sides. They can just, you know, form a full web around it, if you will. And then I got here a 2-inch connector. Basically it's going to connect both of them together, and then I got a 6-inch connector. So I've played with them for a second. Again, this thing is, it's not light. So these connectors, it's kind of hard to do a fair demo, but basically they click in here, and then you have this this locking system, and you pull back on this lever. Let's see if I can get it to focus. You'll pull back on this lever, and the side that the lever is on, that's the side that you insert into this clip. So insert this side first, and then that side goes in, and then it just stays in. And then you connect this side to the next side, and to remove it, you pretty much just engage that lever and remove it. So we'll connect them real quick, just to show you the train. So I'll just use the 6-inch strap just to show you that they're connected. Actually, I don't have much driving space, so I used to use the smaller one, connect it in there, and then connect this side. There is sufficient room right here in the middle for you to get your hands in there, unless your hands are super humongous, super big. But here we go. We basically have connected dollies that are just going to travel in unison. They might go off course a little bit, but they should stay pretty much in line and follow along. And it's the same concept. You know, if you had, say you had 4 dollies or something, you just want to make a huge big platform, you know, you could connect them on the side also. So if you have a load that's, you know, that you want to spend the length of this thing, then you might want to go with this one versus the shorter one. While we're at it, here's the ones I had gotten from the dollies I had gotten from Harbor Freight, and yeah, it doesn't even compare. It doesn't. I mean, it's slightly smaller, but you can see the platform. You know, this one just has this big opening for the Harbor Freight one. That's rated at 1,000 pounds. Versus this one has this nice hard rubber and like really solid made. So I just want to show you that, and yeah, that's about it. It's gonna be fun. As me always say, like, I don't hate a thing.